Hey, this is Danielle, founder and CEO of Black Business Boom, and I am very excited to be announcing to you guys our resident dermatologist, a Black woman who's a dermatologist, Dr. Aleta Simmons. How are you, Aleta?
I'm good. How are you, Danielle?
I am fantastic, and I am really, really, really happy to have you. Alita is my dermatologist, and I'm telling y'all, I was having some real skin issues. And Alita I like literally waited till I was 30 years old to like get acne. And working with her has definitely helped me to get it under control and then also start the healing process of the scars and stuff afterwards. And I know there are other people who are out there struggling with some of the same things and a lot more because in the Facebook group, every week it seems like someone is looking for a Black dermatologist that knows our skin. So, really excited to have you, Aleta. Tell us a little bit about your practice. How long have you been practicing dermatology?
I've been practicing for 2 years. I finished my residency training in 2018. I moved to Nashville in October of that year and then started practicing probably around the mid month of November, so almost a year.
Oh, that's exciting. Yes. And so, what are, again, I see so many Black people looking for a Black dermatologist. And I know I specifically wanted to find a Black dermatologist because I felt like, you know, that person could understand my skin better than someone that's not melanated. So, what are some of the common things that you see that Black people are coming to you and experiencing with their skin?
Most common is acne,
Mm,
hyperpigmentation or dark spots, and hair loss. Hair
mm,
loss being the one that people come in with it being more severe and late stage because some people just don't know dermatologists also treat the scalp. We
no,
treat every part of your skin from head to toe. So those are the probably the main things I typically see. And keloids, Black men. So
mm,
we don't want to leave them out too. They usually come in for folliculitis or hair bumps on the scalp, and that's usually
mm.
their main complaint.
Okay, and so again, I know acne can be caused by a variety of things. And again, like for me, it was my birth control that just had things like completely out of control. Now, I know it's hard to get an appointment with you, but for those that are listening in that might be suffering from acne specifically, what are some things that they could be doing at home to even kind of maybe even diagnose what may be causing acne?
I have people first start with what are they putting on their skin. Some people are overusing products. You know those 10-step skincare kits.
Yeah.
I have people put all of that to the side. Let's get a cleanser and a moisturizer based on your skin type. You know, are you mostly oily? Is your skin mostly dry? Or is it a combination of the two? Or it just feels regular? That matters. So once we get your skin type, then we can choose products that go along with that. And sometimes people's acne gets better just with cleansing and moisturizing twice a day.
Hmm. Yeah, and I've learned like simple stuff like changing your pillowcases more often and things like
Yes,
that that definitely helped as well.
cleaning your makeup brushes on a regular basis.
Yeah, yeah. And it's just stuff that I mean, some of us just don't necessarily think about. We're just using the makeup brushes and, not thinking about the fact that that could
Hmm.
be what's causing us to have acne. And now we're wearing more makeup to cover up the acne. So it's like, just a mess. So that is fantastic. And for the men, for the gentlemen listening in, and again, like you said, a lot of them, they have the bumps from their razors and things like that. What are some things that they could be doing?
So razors are along the beard line. One of them I have people switch over to is the Gillette Smooth Glide. Even women who have hair growth on the chin, switch over if however you're removing your hair. If you switch over to this razor, it can be helpful
Mhm.
because our hair is curly, and when you pull the hair out of the skin, it wants to grow back into the skin. So in
Mm.
order to prevent that, we need to leave just a little bit of hair above the surface of the skin, so when it grows out, it goes straight out and not right back into the skin.
Listen, I got so many questions. I know those that are listening have questions too. So please drop them in the chat because we'll be coming to you monthly with the lunch and learn. And we need to know, what does the community want to know about their black skin from a black dermatologist? Because I'm sitting here like, I'm just trying to figure out, how do I get rid of these four random hairs? I'm like, you get 30 and everything just starts going wrong. Like, you just
Yeah.
start randomly having three hairs that pop up. And I'm like, what do we, is that enough for me to go and get laser? And even with laser treatments, which ones are the best ones for our skin? So
Right.
there's just so many. I know that there's so many questions that I have, and so many questions that those in the community have. So I'm really, really excited to have you on board as our resident dermatologist. Again, everybody is dealing with something. I had no idea that you could treat hair loss. So this is going to be amazing to just have you here with us and able to answer our questions and able to teach us how to do better and take care of our skin, especially as we get older, because they say black don't crack, but mine is cracking. And I need to make sure that I get it back on track, and having
Yeah.
a good regimen, to be able to do that. So I am excited. Any advice that you can give to everybody today who's tuning in?
One, if you call to make an appointment, put yourself on the cancellation list. If people cancel, they can move you up sooner. Be patient. I'll be right with you. And I'm glad to be a part of this group. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. And I'm excited. We can get some
Yeah.
good education out there.
Absolutely. And so Alita is practicing right here in the Nashville area, and it is hard to get an appointment. So make sure that you put yourself on the cancellation list. I think I snuck in on the cancellation list somehow because it didn't take as long for me. But this will also be a resource for you. So, again, if there are questions that you have, make sure you drop them in the chat. We're going to add them to the list of our upcoming lunch and learns, and make sure that you're paying attention, tuning in for when we have our lunch and learns so that we can address the questions that we have from the community. So again, I am super excited. I can't wait to hear all the questions. I can't wait to for COVID to be over so I can get in for another appointment. I'm staying in the house, but Alita is practicing right now, and you very well may be able to get on that cancellation list because people are not leaving the house as much. So, are you all doing any telemedicine at all? Is it all in
We
person?
are. I'm actually adding some telemedicine slots to my schedule on Tuesday. They at the end of my morning clinic and at the end of my afternoon clinic, just to make things a little bit more accessible.
Yeah,
So look out for that. And
fantastic. And what's the best way for someone to go about getting an appointment with you?
the Vanderbilt website. So going to that website, you can also go to my webpage, www.gettheskine.com. That's GETTHESKINE. And there's a link that goes directly to the Vanderbilt site, and my number's on there to make an appointment. It doesn't go to me directly or my clinic, so just be mindful and be patient, but we'll get you in.
I am excited. Well, thank you so, so much. I am extremely happy to have you on board because, again, it's such a big need in our community. We're looking for Black dermatologists all the time. We need people who understand our skin because I'm telling you, everybody does not. I've had some people who've just been playing and trying to figure it out on me. And I was able to come to you and you were able to get me together. So I really appreciate you. The community appreciates you, and we are extremely happy to have you in the Black Business Boom and Black People Making Moves community, as well as just the Black community in Nashville overall. So thank you so much. The website is going across the bottom of the screen. So
Yay!
go to getne.com. Also, go and like Aleta's page on Facebook. Is it under your name as well?
You can find it under Aleta Simmons MD or Get the Skinny, and on Instagram is Get the Skinny as well.
Yes, go follow along. All right. Well, thank you so much, Aleta. I look forward to our November Lunch and Learn, where we'll be coming with some more information for the community.
Thanks for having
All
me.
right.